is a BEACHGLASS Media production.
In a world where 4 million podcasts are available at your fingertips at any given time, you chose to listen to the Simple Times podcast. What a bunch of losers. Oh my God, find a life. You couldn't find anything else better? Well, I don't know. Since you're here already, stick around. Let's see if we can make you laugh. Welcome into episode 42 of the Simple Times podcast. We're going to call this one Happy New-Valen-Patrick Day because we're going to try to briefly cover the 3 holidays that will be here and probably miss the ones that we haven't missed already. Andrew's got his dad stories and, you know, we've got news, we've got jokes, we've got on this day, we've got all the kind of regular goodiness of Simple Times. Goodiness, is that a word? Well, we'll make it work. Anyways, here we go. Episode 42, Simple Time Podcast. Let's get into it.
All right, Simple Times Podcast, episode 42. Wow, we got our audience in the room.
I wonder if that's a roaring crowd for 42. Jackie Robinson.
Oh, 42. That's right. Episode 42. Jackie Robinson was 40, number 42.
Uh-huh.
And I knew that.
Oh, you did?
I knew that.
Okay.
Before you ever said anything, I knew that.
Did you know what team he played for?
Oh, for sure. The New York Yankees.
Nope. How dare you?
The New York Jets.
No.
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
You're getting warmer.
The Angels.
No, but
San Diego.
No,
Padres.
It was the Dodgers, but it wasn't Los Angeles. It was the Brooklyn Dodgers.
The Brooklyn Dodgers.
It was when they were in New York still.
Ah, interesting. I learn something new every day. And not only that, you taught me, you enlightened me about World Baseball Clásico.
Yep.
Classic?
Classic.
Oh, I said in Spanish. I'm sorry.
No. I'm sure that's probably what Telemundo and Univision are probably calling it too.
Univision? Really? Univision. You just said Univision?
Univision. Fine.
Univision. Come on. Think about the people that grew up watching Sábado Gigante.
Like me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
With my great grandma.
Did you know that he wasn't even Hispanic?
No, what was he?
He was
He looked Hispanic.
Well, I think like he lived in Argentina and he was like German or something.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's of a German descent but grew up in Argentina.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
And he learned Spanish down there and just became a TV personality.
He did a great job.
Yeah, very.
He was big. He was loud. He was great.
Mm-hmm.
I do miss the Chacal.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite.
That
was my absolute favorite.
I love that. I love watching that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't understand a single word that was being said, but I just loved watching it. You know, it just seemed so fun and just so lively.
Funny thing, the spirit of Sábado Gigante is kind of what I try to encapsulate into Simple Times podcast. And way to
just the white watered down version of it.
a little bit. I mean, you're white, but,
I know,
but I'm still this swarthy Hispanic Latino man.
You remembered that word of the day calendar, didn't you?
We're the day calendar?
Word of the day calendar.
That's my favorite word, swarthy. I use it whenever I can. But yeah, you came into the studio. Welcome to the upgraded, remodeled studio for BEACHGLASS Media here. What do you think?
I like it. It definitely makes it seem like there's 2 rooms in here now.
Kind of, right? Things shifted around.
Mm-hmm.
I have this little bar height table that I position myself in, and I kind of feel more at home up
Which
here.
Which is ironic because you don't go to bars, but
that is super ironic. This is going to be sad for you to hear, Marcelo, but that one beer that you bought me, called Percolator.
Oh,
It's coffee slash beer.
Trust me, I'm not going to be disappointed. I didn't like it.
Okay, well, I mean, I love coffee. I thought I would. I didn't even open it. It's still in my refrigerator. Do you want to give it to your dad?
At this point, we could try it, but given that they actually use like coffee in it, I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't think coffee lasts.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it'll age well.
No, I don't think so.
And it wasn't that great. I mean, there's people out there that love it because from the brewery that I got it from, Project Barley, they said that it was a hit, and so I guess people do love it. But I guess it's just not my. When I heard coffee stout, I was like, okay, cool. I started thinking like Guinness kind of a thing, and
it just wasn't your cup of tea.
Yeah,
it wasn't your cup of coffee either.
It literally just tasted like someone got like cold black coffee and just threw some beer in there and then just put it in a can. Like it just was not my favorite for me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you came in here, you saw the new studio set up, and you told me about your new hat. Tell me about your new hat.
My new set of hats.
Set of hats.
It's
funny because I saw the emblem, and it to the just the normal dude, it looks like a letter M.
It is.
It doesn't look like the McDonald's arches.
Nope.
But it's a big letter M, and I was like, I don't even know what this is. I thought maybe because you're cooler than me, that there's a new fashion trend, a new brand out there that the young kids are sporting. But yeah, tell us about the hat.
It is for Team Mexico.
Team Mexico for what?
For the World Baseball Classic.
Oh yeah, World Baseball Classic.
The thing that started this whole conversation.
I know. It's still so new that I don't know anything about it still, even though you told me everything about it. But I had no idea that there was an international league for baseball. I just had no idea.
Yep. It started when the Olympic Committee decided that baseball and softball just were not Olympic sports. There actually is a World Softball Classic, too, that happens roughly around the same time. That one might be a year different or so, but it's kind of the same thing. It's, national softball leagues. If it's even still around, to be honest, I think it is. I just haven't. It doesn't get the same coverage because with baseball, with the World Baseball Classic, you'll get the pro players, so you'll get that the stage, the ticket sales and all that stuff. With a lot of the softball stuff, it's mainly just Olympic level players, and unless you're really into like college teams and stuff like, or like the college softball, you're not really gonna recognize a lot of the names, So it's, I guess, a little more niche than it is baseball.
And as you mentioned to me earlier, you didn't watch any of the Olympic sports that were happening, right?
Not really. I mean, clips here and there, I watch a little bit of like the bobsledding and Did you see that Jamaica had a team in there? So it was Cool Runnings all over again.
I think I heard something.
Yeah.
That's really funny. But no, I would have watched the bobsledding thing because I think bobsledding is pretty cool. Probably because I grew up watching Cool Runnings.
Yeah, Cool Runnings, man.
But I didn't really watch any of it. I don't know. I just didn't care this year. I honestly, I completely forgot that it was even this year, the Winter Olympics. Then hearing all the Team Canada curling controversy that was going on. Oh yeah, the video of the guy used his finger,
just the one finger, just to push it a little harder.
Now, to you, did it look like he touched it, like he pushed it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you see his finger actually extend a little bit.
I saw that.
Now, to sit here and say, "Oh, it's going to change the outlook," I don't really think so, because his crew still has to sweep the ground. I don't see what the big deal was, but I guess it's against the rules that once it leaves the hand, you can't touch it anymore, and I guess that violated it or something. So
it's like when you play pool, you can't
double hit the ball.
You can't double hit the ball, or if your stick accidentally hits something else,
Correct.
Hey, that's
Correct.
it. You can't really. Someone's got to call something, so I don't blame them for calling it.
But I don't think that it took the whole global controversy level, because it wasn't like it was a finals level thing. It was just like an exhibition or like a group play, kind of a lower level thing.
But they should just go back to what they're good at and just go back to sweeping the floor, because that's what it looks like they're doing. They're just sweeping.
That's why I saw someone say that Mexico should get a curling team together and get all the tias and all the moms that are clean really good.
All the abuelas.
Yeah, because they'll literally sweep the competition away.
I mean, literally, and it'll smell like fabuloso.
The best smell ever.
I like pine Sol myself, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Because you're not really Mexican, Andrew. You're not really Mexican.
Because I'm not.
Oh, speaking of, side note, one of my I guess you can call him like my new partners at work. His name is Daniel, and he's from El Salvador.
No way.
Yeah.
You should ask him if he eats pupusas.
Oh yeah, he loves pupusas.
Oh man,
loves pupusas, and I've even asked him about the tamales.
Oh, tell me what he said.
I asked him, I said, okay, I said, I need you to be honest. I said, do you prefer Mexican tamales or do you prefer Salvadorian tamales? And he goes, when it comes to tamales, he can't take a side. He says, I mean, of course, his mom makes the Salvadorian one, so he says he eats that more. But he loves them both.
Okay.
And everything. But
I think he's just too scared to admit to his mom that, hey, Mexican tamales are better because his mom would disown him.
Probably, but he did say that to him the only main difference, or there's two main differences. One, and I think you've told me this one, the Salvadorians leave the bone in.
Yeah. I don't know if it's intentional.
Yeah.
But I have eaten some Salvadorian tamales and then I'm chomping away. And then before I know it, I'm like, oh, that's the bone of a chicken leg.
Yeah. And
it is, and that's my tooth on the plate now. Holy smokes.
And then there's traditionally, and I don't know if maybe it's something that his mom still does, they wrap them in banana leaves.
Yeah.
And whereas we do corn husks.
Right.
But I do think that a lot of like the traditional states in Mexico still use banana leaves to wrap the tamales. So
you know what, Marcelo? I was thinking about this. Mm-hmm. We don't go out to eat.
And you have mentioned that you wanted to take me to a Salvadorian pupusa place.
We're going to have to do that sometime soon because there's this place that my family and I go to for, let's say, my birthday or my dad's birthday. I like taking him there for his birthday. And I introduced it to the kids, and they loved it. But you know what? I'm going to have to take you there.
What's it called?
It's called La Esperanza. It's on, what is that? Western Boulevard, Western and Sepulveda.
I see that.
But we're going to make it happen. We'll make it happen this year, Marcelo.
And I will save this and ask Danielle if he's had that.
And if he hasn't, you tell him. Tell him, hey, my co-host on Simple Times Podcast is the best place.
And I have told him about you and how your family's from El Salvador and how your dad is from El Salvador. And he wanted me to ask where your dad is from.
Great question. I don't know exactly where my dad is from because he kind of grew up in like a small village. So I've heard.
So did Danielle.
No way.
Yeah.
But my mom, I guess she was raised near the capital of San Salvador. So that's all I really know. I should probably ask them.
Yeah, because now I can't remember, but it was because Danielle said that see if your dad was born in, and he said it in Spanish, and I can't remember what the region is. But it had something to do with like the Black Forest or something like that, or the Black Land, something like that. It's just what they called it or something. It basically just meant that they didn't grow up in the city. It wasn't the big city.
You know, next time I run into my dad, I'll ask because that's interesting. The Black City or something like that.
Because your dad's how old?
Oh, he's somewhere around 65.
Okay, no, yeah. Well, this guy's 42, 44.
Oh, cool.
Around there. So, I mean, not that they grew up, with each other or anything like that, but I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see if they grew up, at least in the same area.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. I'll pass along the information to you.
Okay, La Esperanza.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tell them to follow Simple Times Podcast. And all you guys listening, this is Simple Times Podcast. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that follow button, and give us a rating wherever you're listening to this, whether it be on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Give us a rating. Show us some love. Follow us on Instagram. Send us a message. Leave us a comment. All that good stuff. And just want to get that out of the way. Happy New Year, Marcelo.
Happy New Year and happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
You also had a birthday.
That is true. I am now 37.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is, isn't it?
When we met, we were probably 20 years younger.
We were, because I was, when we met or when we graduated?
Well, when we graduated.
Because when we met, even though I'm sure we've probably talked about this, to exhaustion, was middle school.
Yeah, but we kind of just
like maybe
crossed paths.
8th grade or so towards the end of it, and that's about 13 years old.
Yeah. But that was like ships in the night. We just kind of passed
Yeah.
each other on the hallway, kind of knew about each other,
Yeah,
maybe played
yeah.
basketball during not recess, what's it called? Nutrition and lunch.
Yeah.
But weren't really buddies.
Yeah.
That came later.
When you graduated high school, were you 18?
Yeah, I think I was.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember I got my driver's license at 18.
Okay.
And I was driving when I graduated.
When you had Michelle?
Oh, yeah, Michelle. That Mazda Tribute, which is basically a Ford Escape.
Yeah.
Man, took us all over the place. That was a trusty car. Got me to Big Bear.
Was that the car that we went to San Diego with?
That is the car we went to San Diego with. So took us to the mountains.
To the Museum of Man.
The Museum of Man for my anthropology class.
Yeah. Which you took, what, twice?
Maybe. I know I took English twice.
And I think you took Trig?
Trig, maybe twice. I don't
calculus.
remember.
One of those. There was one of them. One of those classes that was like higher up in the
You
math.
just want to rub it in my face that I was not good at college.
I had to take geography twice. So
okay, just making me look bad over here.
Trust me, I failed I think 3 classes in over Harvard College. So I mean, if you really want to get into it, we can talk about what classes I failed.
You know what? It just wasn't for me at that time.
Yeah, I think I rushed into it. For me. That's what I think it is. I think I just rushed too much into it. I think I did close to 20 units my first semester, and I mean that was like, I think 16 is like a full time. So to do 20, like that's a whole extra class, and I don't think I was ready for having class literally all throughout the day, like from like 8 a.m. until like 9 p.m. Kind of a thing. So.
Yeah, it was just too much. We were working. I was trying to do school.
Yeah,
it was just I wasn't ready for all that.
Yeah. And then I remember I even tried trying out for the baseball team at Harper College too, and I was like, "What am I doing?" Like if I would have been on the team, I literally would have had no time to sleep.
Dude, I was motivated to be on the El Camino volleyball team, but then somewhere along the way, I busted my knee.
Okay,
I kind of like twisted it weird, and it was never the same since. So I was like, all right, well, that dream's over.
Yeah.
But hey, rapid fire. Because our last episode 41, which was our Christmas special, this is our first podcast since. So how was your Christmas?
Christmas was all right. I'm trying to remember what I did, and I don't think I did much.
Yeah, if you were to ask me, I can't remember. We did the usual opening presents on Christmas Day, Christmas dinner, and then more presents.
Yeah, I think the cat got sick. My sister's cat.
Oh, bummer.
And so I remember being over there, going back and forth, because that was, of course, during my shutdown.
Yeah.
When I had like almost 2 weeks off, I missed it. Because I got paid for it mainly.
Very nice.
And I remember going back and forth. Christmas, like spending a couple days there, day at home, a couple days back there. But I think it was just a lot of like jumping around back and forth,
I got really sick like right before Christmas. It was horrible. And I was still sick on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
It was like going away, but I wasn't like 100% myself. So it kind of sucked that I couldn't really be super cheerful because I was not feeling it. But yeah, what about New Year's? How was your New Year's Day?
Kind of the same thing. But I stayed home because around that time the cat was feeling better, so I was able to kind of stay home and not really worry about being over there to help take care of him. But I think it was kind of the same thing, just pretty chill or low key, as the kids say.
2026, isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It still feels kind of new though. I know we're in March, but it still feels kind of new.
It January like came and went. February kind of dragged its ass
A little bit.
and March just seemed to be we're already on the 10th?
Is it the 10th, the 7th?
7th. Oh, okay. I saw something with the 10th earlier, and I think that's kind of screwed me over.
The year's starting to ramp up.
It's like ebb and flow, but like I said, January fucking flew by. Like that was like holy shit.
I did have a vacation week somewhere in there.
Okay.
So I had a good time. Like
Right.
like you mentioned, you had a little time off work.
Yeah.
That time off work really matters.
Yeah, it really does. Especially now that actually, we had I'd gotten word that we're going back to 4 p.m. But we're working the 5 p.m. for the extra hour for the last 3-4 weeks. And man, just that extra hour makes you feel like you worked another fucking 10-hour shift.
I know.
Like it's brutal. I mean, when you have work, it kind of makes it go by fast. But I think there's only 1 week that we actually had work that justified staying that extra hour. But otherwise than that, it was like we were just basically, I was sitting around for the last hour. And I'm the type of employee where, well, one, I'm a workaholic, but where it's like I hate sitting around not doing anything, because I'm like, I could be doing something. Like what do I do? You know, it's like, do I clean? No, I already cleaned. Like it makes me feel weird. You know,
I know what you mean. When I'm delivering that good old fashioned mail,
yeah,
we're entitled to our 2 10-minute breaks and our 30-minute lunch.
Right.
But
So
even when I go to a park because there's a restroom, and I sit in my truck for 30 minutes, I'm like, this is torture. I'd rather be doing something than just sitting here. Like, yeah, I'm entitled to my 30 minutes, but I just feel so lazy just sitting there.
Well, it's weird. The breaks to me are different. It's like, okay, like I look forward to the breaks, but it's just when I have nothing to do for anything longer than like 30 minutes while I'm like on like working, I feel like, what am I like? Why can't I just go home early? You know, like kind of a thing. But then at the end of the week when you get the paycheck, it's like, oh, this is why I stayed here for that extra hour.
This is why I still wake up early in the morning and drive to this place called work.
Begrudgingly, but still.
But yeah, once again, rapid fire. I asked you about Christmas, New Year's. Valentine's Day, how many girls did you get with?
I actually was sick throughout most of Valentine's Day.
Lame.
So do you remember, did we talk about the last time when my wart on my finger? Did I mention that at all?
Maybe.
So
I think you sent me a picture.
I definitely put up updates on my Instagram on my story.
Yeah, I remember throwing up profusely.
Yep. That was it was nasty once it popped. But
okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go throw up.
Okay, please. And here, do you want the picture to make it really kind of get everything out?
I'm okay.
I mean, I have
my anorexia days are over. Okay.
I mean, I had it for like over a year, maybe 2 years, and it just kind of didn't really bother me. Tried doing the over-counter stuff, the Compound W, the bandages, and all that stuff, and I think it fell off twice.
And then did it grow back?
Grew back? Yeah, it just grew back.
Oh.
So what I found out, warts tend to have roots. And if the roots get deep enough and you don't use the Compound W long enough, the roots don't die. So they basically just regrow.
Interesting.
And it just grows back the wart. And it did in the same area. And finally, I just kind of was like, you know what? I'm kind of getting tired of this. Like, it was just, it grew a little bit, but it was still kind of like, not that big. I mean, I don't know, maybe size of like Tic Tac.
Okay.
Maybe a little smaller than Tic Tac. But it was just more of the location, constantly putting on gloves and putting your hand in your pocket. It was like catching. And it just kind of was like, it didn't hurt, but it was just like, fuck. Like it felt weird. And so that's when I decided to go to a dermatologist and get it looked at. And he was like, okay, we'll freeze it off. And I was like, all right, cool. I don't know what to expect, but let's freeze it. Go ahead and do it. And he sprayed it with liquid nitrogen. And man, that hurt. It's basically, so since liquid nitrogen is so cold that when they spray it on your skin, it feels like you're being burned. So
question, did it work?
It did.
Oh, you just flipped me off.
Yep. Well, luckily that's where it was.
I see the
you see the red mark?
The reddish.
That's all that's left.
Nice.
And it's just going to be healing. The redness will go away.
Funny story, Marcelo. I'm so happy that you brought up this story because
flipping you off was fun or what?
Well, probably for you. No, I'm kind of dealing with a similar thing.
A wart?
No, not warts. Skin tags.
Oh, okay.
Since we're on the topic of disgusting, horrific things.
Well, skin tags, if you really want to, all you got to do is get your kids or get Larissa and get some like nail clippers or like little scissors and just start snipping.
I'm such a baby. I'm a big baby.
Actually, one way that they say actually doesn't really hurt is if you get floss or like thread and you just wrap it around it. It doesn't hurt because it just squeezes it a little bit and like it suffocates it and it pops off.
Okay, Dr. Hefe. No, so I don't know if you've noticed, but I saw these skin tags all over my neck. And so guess what I did? I went to CVS. I got me a skin tag remover.
Right.
It's essentially the same thing you just said. Described the liquid nitrogen. No, it's different.
The what I got from over the counter was silic acid.
Okay, I don't know what I got, but it came in a little compressed. Like it looked like a air.
That's probably it's probably liquid nitrogen because there are different ways to do it. But yeah.
So we did this on Tuesday. So I had Larissa help me.
Okay.
And basically, you spray the nozzle onto this like Q-tip looking thing, and then you put it on your skin tag's stock, is what they call it, for 40 seconds. And then it's supposed to fall off within 2 weeks, is what it says. It's only been like 5 days.
Okay.
But I noticed the skin did get red around the edges. But yeah, I've been just really self-conscious about my skin tags, and I finally decided to do something about it since I had this time off work this past week, and hopefully next time I see you they're gone because I'm getting tired of them.
Do you think maybe they're being caused from your work bag?
I don't think it's the work bag
because I know that, or I've heard that skin tags usually come around when there's something rubbing up against the skin constantly.
Really?
And having your work bag, I figured maybe, I don't know how you wear it, if you have it like going across your like a crossbody, or if you have it over your shoulder. But I
just have it on my shoulder. The only thing rubbing on my neck is my collar. So I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just fat. I don't know. Anyway,
full stop, I guess. I don't know. Wasn't expecting that one.
But I'm glad we're able to discuss our gross problems.
When they froze mine off, it swelled up almost immediately. It was a blister, and he had told me, they asked me a blister because you're basically freezing off. It's a burn, and I'll be honest, like after like a couple of days, when seeing how big it was and how gross it was, I was like, should have just left it alone. Like it was like, like it didn't look like it was this bad.
So you were making it worse trying to fix it.
That's what it looked like. And then, like I said, when it popped, I don't know when it popped. Oh, it popped overnight. Because I woke up, my finger was like all sticky and wet, and I'm like, that's not something that I'm used to waking up to. And that's when I checked under the bandage that I was supposed to be wearing, and it was like a deflated like piece of skin. It looked gross. It really did. And then that's the picture where you had said that you're glad that you watched it, or that you saw it after you ate.
Well, speaking of getting older and having all these physical problems, I got a quick dad story for you, Marcelo.
Okay.
So guess what?
Chicken butt?
I'm old.
Yeah. Well, you're older than me, so yeah, definitely.
Let me explain to you what I mean. So I took the kids to the park on one of my days off a couple weeks ago. And my youngest was like, Daddy, can you push me on the swing? I'm like, you're old enough to do it yourself. What are you talking about? I'm just trying to relax here on the bench. She's like, please, Daddy, I can't get on. I'm like, all right, fine. So I get up, put my daughter on the swing, start swinging her, and she does the whole thing. Higher, Daddy, higher. I'm like, okay, go higher. She goes, higher. I'm like, do you want me to push you so you go over the bar? Because if you go over the bar, you go into another dimension. She's like, no.
You go into the upside down.
You're going to go to the upside down. She's like, no, I don't want to go to the upside down. But anyway, so I did that. And then guess what? I come home. My back's busted. Just from pushing my daughter on the swing. The easiest thing in the world, pushing someone on the swing. And then for like 5 days.
Yeah.
Like it felt like, I don't know, I was in a car accident. I'm getting old.
Yep.
But anyway, that's just a quick dad story. Marcelo, when you become a father, and your little one says, push me on the swing.
Don't you be jinxing me with this.
I'm just telling you right now, and to all our listeners, your back will be annihilated.
Yeah.
So just Got to put that out there.
Random question.
Yes.
What do you remember in your childhood, or where was the best swing set that you were ever on?
For me, it must have been, the first thing that comes to mind is Shirla Brea Park in Lomita. And if I remember correctly, their seats for the swing set were blue.
Okay.
I think. But, it's been decades. I don't think the same swing set's there anymore.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the old swing set got demolished and they put up some new monstrosity filled with plastic. Remember when the parks were, the construction was all like wood and big old bolts holding it together?
Honestly, the parks that I went to was mainly metal.
Metal?
It was metal. Cause,
I could see the slides and stuff being metal, but...
Yeah, the slides were metal. There was a couple of things that were metal as well. The park that comes... So the two parks that I frequented were Friendship Park, or Bogdanovich, and then Robert E. Ryan Park. It's up in PV. It was near where my aunt used to live. And... up at the Robert E. Ryan one, there was a rocket ship and there was a pirate ship. And they were all made out of metal. Solid, I wouldn't say solid metal, but it was like all like sheet metal and piping and all that stuff. They had a swing set, and I remember it was at an arch. So it was like, depending on where you were, I would always try to go for the middle. Because on the middle one, you could swing, and like, given that it also had coastal views, if you got up high enough, it felt like you were going to go flying off the cliff. And I remember that very vividly. And I think the swings are still there, but the pirate ship and the rocket ship are gone. So now it's some plasticky looking stuff there. I don't know, but
yeah, the swing set at Lomita, the one I mentioned, they had the arch too. And you're right. The different lengths of the swing had a different feel.
The ones that were in the middle of the arch, they did take longer, and you were up in the air longer, but you got higher. Then the ones on the ends were shorter, so you could pick up pretty good speed going back and forth, but it just didn't feel like you were really swinging too much,
And speaking of Bogdanovich Park, I have taken a little road trip over there with my kids, and their park, it's pretty top notch. They got a lot of cool stuff.
At Friendship
Park, up there.
That's what I've heard. Yeah,
it's really
that they
cool.
renewed it, and that there's no sand anymore. That it's all like mats or something like that. It's like a matted kind of thing.
I think there's a little bit of sand parts. It's hard for me to remember exactly. All I know that it's a massive upgrade.
Okay.
Hey, if you ever want to borrow my kids and go over there,
I'm good.
Okay, moving on. So. Oh, man, I got so many stories, but I want to keep moving forward.
Okay.
I guess we'll save it for a future episode.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you about why the DMV sucks. Because I had to renew my driver's license. It expired on my birthday, and I panicked.
Okay.
But I'll save that for a future episode.
But you know what's funny is that everybody always talks about how horrible the DMV is, and I've never had any bad experiences, to be honest.
Listeners, stay tuned. Next episode, I will talk about why the DMV sucks. We just can't do it today. We got a lot of stuff to go through.
But just one question. Did you get your real ID?
I don't think so.
Because it should have been with your renewal. You should have been an option to get it or not.
I don't have my wallet, and I can't remember.
I'm just curious.
I'll let you know next time.
Okay.
Then I was going to tell you why DoorDash sucks.
DoorDash does suck. I think I've only ordered from them 2 or 3 times. There's a restaurant in Lomita called Cubole. It's on PCH in Eshelman. And you can order online by using DoorDash, or you can call in the order. And DoorDash charges like another $8. Just to, not for delivery. $8 for you to use their service to place an order for you to pick up.
Wow.
Yeah. So...
Sounds sucky. I'll tell you my DoorDash problems next time.
Okay.
And because I'm an old man, Spotify sucks too.
Well,
that I'll tell you why. You know why? Because they took down episode 41, our Christmas special. Multiple times. I tried re-uploading it, trying to take out some music, trying to shorten the music times. My theory is This podcast is so incredible.
Well, didn't they tell you which song it was?
No, it doesn't tell me.
It does. Huh.
And on our Christmas special, we had so many audio clips of, things from, There I Ruined It.
Mm-hmm.
There was a song that you played that was a mashup of Feliz Navidad. And all.
DJ Cumberbund. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was on there. So it didn't tell me exactly what it was, but it's like you want people to listen to us on Spotify. Just let us keep our podcasts up. We're not getting paid.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not getting money from this. We're doing it for fun. What do you have against fun, Spotify? But anyway, the good news is, if you really want to hear episode 41, it's still on YouTube.
Okay,
so you can listen to it on YouTube. But I don't know. Spotify is the service that we use,
and it sucks now that they're mainly an AI customer service kind of a thing now. So it's not like you can get someone to really look into it. It's hard to at least from what I've heard. It's extremely hard.
For sure. Well, Marcelo, I got some good news and bad news for you.
Okay.
Good news is we got a simple shout out. And I want you to take a wild guess who the simple shout out is from. Any ideas? Any ideas, Marcelo?
It's my mom.
Why do you say it like that?
Because I'm tired of having her be the only one do simple shout outs.
She gave birth to you.
And? I didn't ask for it.
You're here.
And I didn't ask for it.
You're smiling. That means you're happy. You're happy because you're here. Oh, all right. Well, anyway, we got the simple shout outs as a part of the show where we shout out any messages or anything that you send us. Thank you for sending us stuff. You could send us stuff on Instagram. Send us a DM.
Yeah, it'd be nice if someone else did it.
Someone will.
I hope.
And or you could email us at simpletimespodcast@gmail.com and we'll read whatever message you have. If you have any questions for us that you want answered, we will answer that too. But anyway, this is what your mom sent us, Marcelo. So I'm going to play it here. And I didn't open it. She sent us a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Okay. Before I do the video thing that she sent us, I should have had this better prepared. I'm so sorry, Marcelo. But I got to find it on Instagram and log into our Simple Times podcast page so I could show you exactly what she sent us. You're going to love this. So she sent this to us on Christmas Eve. 12 days of Catmas my human gave to me. 12 cardboard boxes, 11 tins of tuna, 10 lizards leaping, 9 lasers dancing, 8 mice squeaking, 7 salmon swimming, 6 catnip mousies, 5 shiny things, 4 paperbacks, 3 scratch posts, 2 belly rubs, because the third I bite. And a partridge in a pear tree. I love that. That's so awesome. Now, the reason why I love it, Marcelo, I didn't grow up with cats.
Mm-hmm.
When that cat that we have is the first cat I've ever owned. And I actually love that cat.
Yeah, cats are awesome.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've only had dogs growing up, and I appreciate cats a lot more now. So it's a newer thing to me. So I like cats. All right, the next thing.
So you're a cat daddy now?
I guess. The next thing your mom sent us was on New Year's Day.
Okay.
And it's this image here. It says, holding your phone at a red light can cost you $160 fine in California.
Maybe she should start practicing what she preaches because she does that.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Mrs. Ann, if you're listening, Marcelo is not this mean in real life.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
All right. And the last thing I got to show you, Marcelo, you're not going to believe this.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
I'm going to play it. Hopefully it plays. Here we go.
Okay.
You just got to listen. All right. Come on, play. So two girls are laughing.
Urgent message from police. They're looking for a missing dad.
The girl only had a drawing of her father. She didn't have a photo, just this drawing of her.
Marcelo.
I think she sent me this one too, yeah.
Marcelo.
Have an update from police.
Officers have now located the father just moments ago.
She sent this to us last time. The only difference is there was two girls laughing at the video at the beginning of this video clip. That's the only difference. That must mean that that video rocked her world. Like, it was the funniest thing she's ever seen.
No, she forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, that solves that mystery. But yeah, that was simple shout outs. Thank you all for listening to that. If you want to hear newer stuff, or as Marcelo says, from different people, send us a line. Send us a message. Send us something. We'll read it on the podcast, and you won't be disappointed. All right. Well, Marcelo, what are we doing next? Oh, I remember when we talked on the phone, you told me you had some exciting insider knowledge of something that went down in your condo complex, and I'm sure that our listeners are dying to find out if there is an update for Angela Watch. Angela Watch.
So there's quite a few updates, to be honest.
Quite a few updates? Man, we should podcast more frequently.
So last that we gathered, there wasn't really anything.
Right. You know? Last time I asked you, I was like, what's the update? You're like, there's nothing. And then we just moved on.
Yeah, there really wasn't much. Just kind of up to our normal things. In the last, 2 months it's been since?
Just to catch up the listeners to speed, if we have new listeners, Angela Watch started when Marcelo's life was threatened by someone that lives, still alive, living in his condo complex. Marcelo, I could have lost you as a friend.
Yeah.
But thankfully you're still here.
Yeah.
And we want to know what happened to Angela. What's the latest on Angela? This is Angela Watch. How is she?
So just in the last two months, I guess at some point in the past, the sheriffs have come into contact with a neighbor that lives below us, and that I guess my dad is friendly with, because she allows us to use her spare parking spot if we have company over. And she'll tell my dad, like, hey, and she told us on two separate occasions, the sheriffs are looking for Angela. And immediately it's like, but she doesn't know why. So we don't know if it's like she's just missing, or if they need to come and contact her with some kind of reason or what. But yeah, I guess they come around every once in a while and they ask, have you guys seen Angela, and is she around or whatever?
Is that the sheriff?
The sheriffs.
Wow.
But I mean, like I've said in the past, anytime that the cops or anybody knocks on the door that she's not expecting, she never opens the door. So they don't know, they've never really come in contact.
So they don't really know if she's there or not.
Exactly, yeah. But I did see her end of January somewhere, and her new thing, or kind of a new thing, is every time she leaves the house, she's carrying that knife.
You can see it?
Oh yeah, she carries her. She has a purse.
She's brandishing it.
She has a purse, and she'll put it put the knife in her purse. And we're not talking about pocket knife. We're talking like a Mike Myers kitchen knife kind of thing. And she would put it in her purse, and then she'd walk to wherever it is that she's going to walk to, and then at some random point she'll just reach in and pull it out, start holding it, and then at another random point she'll just put it back into her purse.
So it's either like a comfort knife,
something,
or she's trying
emotional
to
support knife.
Emotional support knife, or she's trying to show everyone, like, hey, I got this.
Something, yeah. But I guess enough people have complained to where I have this update.
Oh.
Dear residents, On the remediation of the association legal counsel, we are informing you of the following. It has been brought to our attention that a resident has been observed walking around the community carrying a knife and making threatening statements. It has also been reported that the same individual has been seen looking into vehicles in the carport area. The association is working with law enforcement to address this. However, please be aware of your surroundings and contact law enforcement if you observe any suspicious or concerning activity. Thank you, the Board of Directors. So now finally, the HOA and the board are getting involved.
Whoa.
Which is about time.
That's legit.
And it's funny because like every time that I would have like friends come by, they would hear how she acts and they would be completely freaked out. Like I'd gone to breakfast with a friend once and she had parked in my spot, and when we were switching, saying our goodbyes and all that stuff, Angela, whose unit is right above where we park, was in there yelling like she was on the phone calling the cops saying that they're here, they're gonna get me. I know they're gonna get me, and they're being really loud and they're talking about me, but like she made it seem like she was talking to someone, and I don't know if she was talking to anybody, but it's gonna be very interesting in these next few months on what happens, because now that the board's involved, I mean,
so the I guess one of the big things that could happen is she could be removed.
Yep. That
because you said she had the social worker working alongside with her
until
she
assaulted and threw boiling water in her face,
and so and then that was the end of that. So
and then after that, never saw any more social workers come by. Sheriffs will come by every once in a while and knock on her door, and she just doesn't respond.
Do we know if she really does have a baby in her room? Remember she was
no. She was saying that she had a daughter. And,
a daughter.
No, I mean there's absolutely no. If she is, it's being held against their own will, and I don't know what she's doing to keep it alive, but it's got to be dead by now, because but I really don't think that she has a daughter. She may have like a doll. Because I've been it's funny ever since this.
What was that doll that comes to life? That horror movie, Megan.
There's that, or there's Chucky. There's what's the other one?
Could
the orphan.
Could her daughter actually be a doll that comes to life?
Maybe. Could be a whole Toy Story situation, but it could also be because I've been seeing this a lot lately. Now that all this stuff happened, they're called rebirth dolls.
Rebirth dolls.
They were initially made, I think, for mothers that would lose their babies to like SIDS, and it was like a way for them to kind of like say goodbye and like comfort. But now I've been seeing that they've been used for a lot of like mental illness and a lot of like special needs people. So maybe she has one, and it was essentially trying to help her. And now she's like really projecting onto it. So I don't know. It's all speculation. I mean, I've never looked inside, at least not on purpose. There's been a few times where you just happen to walk up the stairs and you look up and the blinds and windows are open and lights are on and you kind of catch a quick glimpse, but you don't want to sit there and stare because you don't want to get a knife between the eyes, and or boiling water thrown in your face.
I agree. That does not sound fun to me.
But one of the last times that she had the blinds open and everything that I did kind of catch a glimpse of coming back from laundry. There were like a few pretty good sized bottles of vodka that were sitting on a table that some looked to be pretty empty. So
she's tipping some bottles back.
She might just be, and that could also be the heightened aggravation, because a lot of the medications, if she's on any, could also not be mixing well with the alcohol.
Well, yeah, if you're on any kind of like mental, what do they call SSRIs or whatever she might be on. Yeah, you can't have alcohol with those things. Nope. Oh.
So, but I mean, like I said, it's gone beyond the point of feeling bad for her. I mean, you still kind of feel a little bad for her.
Yeah, I mean, you have a heart.
But at the same time, you also now kind of start hating the parents more, because it's like, so you guys knew about this, and now you're going to put us in danger because you didn't want to put yourself in danger, and you didn't want to make the big call of saying, hey, we need to institutionalize her.
That's a good point.
And actually like take care of this and not, well, if we just move her out and move her somewhere else, it's not going to be our problem anymore.
I mean, yeah, or that, or
which is just costing them more money because from what I would assume, any lawsuit, which I know she had a lawsuit against her, the parents pay. I mean, I don't think she has money. So
it seems like the most cost-effective and responsible thing to do at that point, if they can afford to get her a condo, just have her live in your room and hire a 24-hour like caregiver.
Yeah, reinforce your bedroom locks and keep her, in yours. It's, if you're really that scared, or, maybe get her like an RV or like a trailer or something. And, if you don't want her in the house, like find something like that instead of throwing her into a community and making her a violent problem amongst a community that has literal toddlers running around, so
safety first. Well,
yeah,
Marcelo,
yeah.
Thank you so much for that Angela Watch update. It's been quite informative, and be sure to give us an update next time whenever you can. So thank you very much.
By the way, have we talked about the fact that I grew my hair out?
No, but since you took off that Team Mexico hat off, yeah, I've been noticing your hair's coming out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, because before you used to just shave it.
Yeah, buzz cut it, shave it. Yeah.
So what's possessed you to grow out the hair?
Kind of got lazy.
You got tired of getting your ears lowered. I see.
Yeah, got tired of shaving them off, and honestly, been growing it out since probably maybe September, August of last year. I think it was the shutdown, August shutdown last year. I think I just kind of got lazy and just was like, didn't really want to do anything, didn't want to cut it, and think like September, October, I was like, it's long enough for an actual haircut. So I actually, for the first time in a while, went in and actually got a haircut and liked how it looked, and still wore hats though, still kind of kept it covered because my big thing is bedhead. I really don't like bedhead. I don't know why, but that's one thing that's always irked me.
What's your morning routine, or when do you shower? Do you shower at night or in the mornings?
Usually in the mornings. If I shower at night, it's usually because it's like I've had like a big workout or something like that and I need it. But as far as like a daily thing, it's usually in the mornings before I go do whatever it is I have to do, work or whatever it is.
Yeah, for me, I shower in the mornings every day, and one of the first things I do after I get out of the shower is comb my hair.
Well, yeah.
So I don't really have a bed head.
Right. No, yeah. And that's what I mean is that, I don't have the bed head in the morning, but it's like when I shaved my head, I never had to worry about it. So like if I woke up late or something like that, or if I had somewhere to go, early in the morning, I could just get up and go and not have to worry about it. But having hair, it's like I don't have that luxury of being able to just get up and go. It's like,
yeah, you're right. I think there was only one time when I was younger where I buzzed my hair really short.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't want to look like Bashful Beto or like a cholo man.
I mean, you also kind of have to have the look, the head for it. People have told me that it's a good thing that I had a good shaped head, so the shaved head didn't look too weird. It fit me, I guess. But I mean, with now growing out the hair with the whole bedhead thing, I have kind of found my ways around it and how to take care of it.
Dude, I'm surprised I haven't gone bald. My dad's bald, so one of my fears was going bald, but surprisingly, my hair's still growing.
When did he start going bald?
Oh, man. I was a kid when I saw him going bald. Must have been in his mid-30s.
Okay, so right about where
I'm at. And I mean, has it gotten thin? Yes.
Yeah,
but
so is mine.
Am I balding?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm balding. I mean, it recedes a little bit, but...
Yeah.
But it's definitely not, when I had the Shirley, locks.
Yeah.
Man, when I had that mane,
me too.
I was unstoppable back then. But yeah, no, I'm surprised that I haven't gone bald because if I ever do start going bald, I'm probably just going to wear hats all the time.
Yeah, I mean...
I've already planned it out. If that starts to happen, I'm just going to be the hat guy.
Okay. What kind of hats, though? Are you talking about all kinds of hats? Are you talking about baseball hats? Or
Man, the problem with hats for me is I like hats. When I see people wearing hats, I'm like, man, I want that hat.
Yeah.
I've tried all kinds of hats. The baseball hat, the dad hat, the 5-panel hat. I think hats are cool.
Yeah.
They're stylish. They can change your character. But every time I put them on, I'm like, I look stupid. I don't think I look good in hats. And it's a struggle because I like hats.
Yeah. I mean,
you look good in a hat.
Yeah, and I think that is kind of what has helped me is people tell me like I look good in hats and then they like me in hats and all that stuff. So it's like, oh, okay, that's an option for me. I know I could start wearing that and not feel too weird.
Like it fits you. Like it looks like it's a part of you.
But what's funny is that my because when I went to Lids, it's weird. I got measured. I had asked to be measured, and the guy didn't even really measure. He just like, here, try this on. Okay, here, try this on. How does this fit? And I'm like, I thought like he would actually like measure, like get some like measure, but that's not
like
how
a measuring
it was.
tape,
something. But no, that's not how it was. And I'm depending on the team.
And then he charged you $50.
No, yeah, right. Depending on the team, depends on the size. I'm like an in-between size. I could be a 7 5/8, or I could be a 7 3/4. So I don't know. It's weird, but yeah. I mean, it's I've always worn hats, which is probably the reason why my hair thinned out so much. Because I remember right out of high school, that's when I started really getting into hats and like really wanted to wear ball caps and all that stuff. And prior to that, I never really wore a lot of hats, and I had that full, thick, soft hair. And then after that started when I started noticing. It was more like towards like 28, 29 is when I really started noticing the thinning. And then COVID hit, so I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and just shave my head. Then no barbershops are open, so
and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I love talking about hair as much as the next guy, but Marcelo, do you have history?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Well, guess what?
What?
I think it's time for History with Hefe.
On this day, March 7th.
You jumped the gun there.
I know.
Marcelo.
Yeah, I was waiting to end the crescendo. I didn't realize you had a whole thing planned out after.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It is a whole thing planned out.
It's a new setup here, people.
We're trying new things here at Simple Times Podcast.
On this day, March 7th, in 1530, English King Henry VIII's divorce request is denied by Pope Clement VII.
Oh man! So he went up to the Pope, was like, "Yo, bro, I hate this woman.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get away from her. She's terrible. She doesn't stop running her mouth." And then the Pope was like,
"Sorry, man. Got to deal with it.
Hey,
put up with it.
Deal with it.
Yep.
Love her some more."
Yep. Also on this day in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell receives a patent for the telephone in the U.S.
What do you think Alexander Graham Bell would be thinking if someone from the future came up to him and was like, "Hey, do you know in the future the phone is basically going to be everything else except the phone?"
Yeah, right. Yeah. No one's going to use the phone anymore. They use it for everything else. In 1936, German dictator Adolf Hitler breaks the Treaty of Versailles by sending troops into the demilitarized Rhineland.
Ooh.
I know, right?
That Rhineland.
Yeah. It's why?
No, that Rhineland.
Yeah.
Like crazy place.
Sure. Today's film and TV in 1975, Mirror, a Russian film directed by Andrei Tarkovsky and starring Margarita Terrakova and Ignat Daniletsev, is released. Never seen it. Don't even know what it is.
Funny thing though, for some strange reason, I feel like a margarita right now.
You know, I saw something disgusting that I guess somewhere where they
More
do,
disgusting than your wart story?
Yeah, where they do
and my skin tag story?
where they do margaritas and they put Parmesan cheese on the top.
Okay, that's pretty gross.
Yeah, right?
That's pretty gross.
Today in music, in 1917, the first jazz record is released on a 78 by the original Dixieland jazz band, not jazz band, for Victor Talking Machine Company, a Dixie jazz band One Step on one side, and Livery Stable Blues on the other. A 78, I've never even seen or heard of a 78. Heard of a 45 and a 33, I think, but never a 78.
78-inch record?
70? No, it's usually by the RPMs.
Oh.
So the 45 is a 45 RPM. That's how many revolutions. So,
gotcha.
I assume that would be a bigger vinyl record, but
you know, Marcel, I've known you a long time. I've known you to like alternative music, rock and roll. Do you like jazz?
I had a phase because I found a station, 88.1 FM.
I would put that on every now and then.
It's out of Cal State Long Beach. I found that when there was a barbershop that I used to go to on 25th and Western. I can't remember what their name was, but that's what they played, and I was like, "This is really cool. It's really, really relaxing." So I started listening to it a little bit. Can't tell you what songs they were. I mean, it just all sounded the same to me. But I mean, it's relaxing.
It is.
Today in sports, in 2009, despite being only 17 years old, Brazilian soccer star Neymar makes his professional debut for Santos.
Cool.
You know who Neymar is?
No.
At one point he was like one of the best soccer players in the world.
Wow.
Up there with like a Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's cool.
So very big Brazilian star. I can't remember where it is that he played. He may have played for Barcelona or Real Madrid. One of those extremely huge soccer clubs. March 7th, in the year 321, Roman Emperor Constantine I decrees that... let me try that one again. Roman Emperor Constantine I decrees that the Die Solis Invicti Sunday is the day of rest in the empire.
The day of rest.
Which is Sunday.
Yeah.
So...
Are you resting tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday.
I got to do laundry.
So,
but after that, yeah. Famous birthdays. We got Bryan Cranston.
Oh, Breaking Bad.
He celebrates his
Malcolm in the Middle.
He celebrates his 70th birthday. You probably don't know this name, but I do. Yvonne Lendl. He was a famous tennis player.
Oh, cool.
Ranked #1 in the world, and today is his 66th birthday.
Wow.
Comedian Wanda Sykes celebrates her 62nd birthday today. You know who Wanda Sykes is, correct?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. And then the smoke show, Rachel Weisz celebrates her 56th birthday. Did you ever see The Mummy with Brendan Fraser? She's the girl. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Seeing that was like right in the sweet spot of like the first and the second one when she was in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. A random fun fact about today, according to this. March 7th, 1908, Cincinnati Mayor Mark Braith stands before the city council and announces that women are not physically fit to operate automobiles.
Whoa.
Yeah. He was not very...
I wonder.
At the time...
Have you ever driven a car that didn't have power steering?
Well, not only that, but this is 1908. So this is before the Model T, really. I mean, that I could see because that was like... One is, like you said, no power steering. But... That's a lot. It was a lot of taxiing. I mean, then I could maybe understand it.
I can maybe understand it too. Yes, does it sound sexist? Sure.
And then also,
but we're comparing it to today's automobiles. But yeah, I mean,
Over 100 years ago.
I hate to admit this, but I don't even know how to drive stick shift.
Yeah, I don't either.
And who knows if that pedal back in 1908 was like pushing I don't know.
Well, not only that, but I
Something
mean,
heavy.
But not only that, but this was even pre-stick shift. This is probably pre-transmissions, really. Pre-3 on the tree. This may have been just like 1908, so maybe even still into like a steamed automotive. So it may have been a lever action. So I don't know. Famous weddings. In 1940, comedian Oliver Hardy marries, at 48, marries film assistant Virginia Lucille Jones, who was 30. You probably don't know who Oliver Hardy is, but you ever heard of Laurel and Hardy? So Oliver Hardy it was a comedy duo, kind of like Abbott and Costello.
Okay.
That's Oliver Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I recognize that face.
Yeah. Mustache before Hitler made it
cool.
Uncool. They used to call it the Chaplain then.
The Chaplain.
That's what Charlie had. Famous divorces. This was a pretty kind of big one. 1986, actor Johnny Depp and Rory Depp divorce after 2 years of marriage.
Johnny Depp in 1986?
1986.
He was married I would imagine he was super young.
Yeah, I think that was right after Nightmare on Elm Street. So he's probably maybe in his 20s.
Wow.
So, famous deaths. We got Stanley Kubrick, died on this day in 1999.
I hear he died before one of his films was finished. Was it Eyes Wide Shut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't get to see the final take.
Nope, he did not. Which I thought he died a lot longer before that. I didn't realize that it was somewhat recent to that, and then also I didn't even realize that he did Eyes Wide Shut, or he got credit for it. So.
Because he's known for what? The Shining?
He's known for The Shining.
And A Clockwork Orange.
That too. And then
and A Space Odyssey.
2001: A Space Odyssey, yeah. Those are the main ones. I think The Shining more so, but he was also being known for being very, not really method, but very like, he would purposely stress you out, which is how, I can't think of her name now, the girl that played the wife in The Shining, they believe that that's where she developed a lot of mental health issues.
Wow.
Was from all the stress that Stanley Kubrick and the abuse that he put on her just to perform in that role to get that kind of reaction. As I was scrolling, I saw this because we brought up baseball earlier. Cool Papa Bell died on this day in 1991. He was 97, died of a heart. He was 87, died of a heart attack. He was a baseball player in the Negro Leagues. It says Cool Papa Bell was an American baseball player who played center field in Negro League baseball. Known for his speed and skill, Bell is considered one of the greatest players in the history of the Negro Leagues. His lightning-fast playing style made him a dominant figure on the field and earned him the name Cool Papa.
Cool Papa.
Cool Papa. So, wanted to make sure I threw that in there just because, we were talking about baseball earlier.
True.
So, and that, Andrew, is History with Hefe.
All right. Well, thank you, Marcelo, for that beautiful history lesson where all the listeners are getting smarter, one podcast of Simple Times Podcast episode at a time. Thank you. Thank you. Well, before we dive into the last staple segments of this podcast, is there anything you want to talk about, Marcelo?
I don't think so. Nothing really comes to mind.
Nothing really comes to mind either, except, so there's this video. It came across my feed on, I think I first saw it on Instagram.
Okay.
It's a song about PetSmart. Have you seen this one? It went kind of viral.
I don't think so.
No. Basically, it's a song about PetSmart.
Okay.
And I really like the style.
I'm
I like what
familiar
they're,
with it.
and they just put out their full music video. I'm gonna encourage you to watch the music video, but I'm gonna just give you the little snippet of it because I thought it was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. So I just need you to listen. All right.
Okay.
Let me make sure it plays.
Or pets smart? Are you saying that pets are smart? Or are you saying you're a mart for pets? I need answers! Which one is it? And it can't be both!
I can get behind that, actually.
All right, I must say, the song is really good. The music video makes it even better.
And who does that?
So it's this, I guess, artist,
Okay.
Ben Lapidus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
I want to say I've seen him do another video or a song or something.
Ah, okay. But I guess they're calling it the PetSmart song.
Okay.
And once again, the artist's name is Ben Lapidus.
Okay.
It just came across my feed, and then when that song started playing, I was like, "This is cool."
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's a song about PetSmart, and the whole song is it
Pets Smart?
Yeah, is it Pet Smart, or is it Pets Mart?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the whole song is about. And then I think one of the reasons why I really loved it is because it reminds me of something that would have come out 20 years ago when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
And it would have been like the biggest song of the year.
Yeah. Could have been. Yeah.
Because not only is the song funny, but it's in a hardcore alternative metal kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to watch the music video.
Okay.
It's the piece de resistance. It just makes it work.
The idea of it being like, I don't say stupid topic, but like a very simple topic, reminds me of the song. I think I sent it to you, "Pizza" by Attila.
Pizza by Attila.
Yeah.
Maybe you did send it to me. I can't remember though.
Where it's basically just them just talking about how much they love pizza.
You know, that sounds familiar.
And then
that sounds really familiar.
And then there's like a break in it where like you hear like someone like knock on the door and they're like, "Oh, pizza's here. Okay, cool, dude." And they're like, "Hey, who else got the money? I paid last time. All right, fuckers." You know, and he gets in. He goes, "All right, thanks, man." He's like, "Yeah, keep the change." Okay, cool. And he opens up the bucket. He goes, "The fuck?" He goes, "Hey, who the fuck put pineapple on this fucking pizza?" "I hate fucking pineapple on pizza." And then it goes into a whole nother like breakdown after that. And I was just kind of like, this is so simple, but yet so good. Like,
hey, I would be mad if I was forced to eat pizza with pineapple on it.
I love it.
Oh,
I love Hawaiian style.
No, Marcelo, come on.
Hawaiian style is one of the best pizzas.
Listen, we all know Hawaiian style is one of the worst.
No,
pizzas.
it is not.
The best pizza is definitely the longshoreman at Big Nick's Pizza.
Longshoreman's pretty good. It's been a while since I've had it, but what rivals that is they call it, I think it's called the Mexican at Red West.
Okay. La Esperanza.
Uh-huh.
And one day,
okay,
we're going to Red West because everyone I know talks about it.
Now,
and I've never been.
Question for you, though. Do they talk about the Wilmington Red West or the Lomita Red West?
Pretty sure the Wilmington
The Wilmington one? Okay. I'll have to look see if they have the same pizzas.
Oh, okay. And also we got to see if we want to come out alive after eating pizza.
That's fine. Hey, I've been down there many times. Red West in Wilmington?
Only in the day.
No, and at night. Los Tres Cochinitos, almost across the street and up a little bit. And then right next to it is Kike's Audio Sound, which is where I got my my headlights done. So how
do your headlights sound?
They sound pretty damn good. Actually, what's funny is that when I originally switched over to LEDs on this last set, they actually had like a cooling fan in them, so you actually heard them going zzz, so they actually did make a sound.
Very cool.
But now it's quiet because those bulbs burnt out, so then I had to get new ones.
Oh man, it's another rite of passage of becoming a man. On the BMW, a headlight went out, and I went to O'Reilly's, and I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, yeah, I need a light bulb.
Yeah.
And turns out BMWs, they decide to make everything super complicated.
It's a German car.
And I asked the guy, prior to asking the guy, I watched a video on it, and you have to go like underneath the wheel well, open up like this plastic piece, and then it's you got to do all this kind of finagling just to take the old one out, pop the new one in. Man, a bulb is $100. Can you believe that?
Depends on the bulb, depends on the car.
Yeah, it was like $100.
Yeah.
And I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, I saw online that you guys do little services like changing light bulbs. I said, my dude, you wanna help a brother out, like you know? And he goes, yeah, man, you know, we. For a BMW, we don't do that. I was like, dang it.
Yeah, they don't. Like for example, they offer battery changing services, but they don't do it to mine because mine has a computer hooked up to the battery. That that they have to supply battery power to it's a complicated thing. So basically, I can buy the batteries there, but I have to go somewhere else to get it replaced.
And that's what the guy said. He goes, he's like. I said, do you know any place around here that could do it? He's like, you could go to Jiffy Lube. They might be able to help you out. And I'm like, And then the guy goes, kind of one of those things. I don't know if you've seen it in movies or like in The Incredibles where the guy, he works at an insurance agency. And then this old lady was trying to get insurance, but then the guy was like, no, we don't cover pre-existing conditions or something like that. And then you see Mr. Incredible just go, well, the thing is, I can't tell you to go here to this address, and I'm not allowed to tell you that you can get a better deal over here, and I'm not allowed. You know, I feel like the guy did the same thing to me with the light bulb. He's like, well,
yeah.
He looked at me and he goes, you know, you can try YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, I was afraid he was going to say that because I did see a video, but I'm like, no, I just don't want to screw it up.
Yeah.
But then I just did it myself. It took me a while because I couldn't get like a certain clip off. Yeah. But I did it. I changed the headlight all by myself. And I felt like a man.
Change a headlight or the bulb?
The bulb.
The bulb? Okay.
Yeah. Once again, you had to like turn the tire so you can get to the thing under the wheel and pull it out.
I want to say my mom's is like that. So, because like the headlights on her car are a little lower than where the standard headlights are. So it's like you do have to get behind the wheel well.
But yeah,
mine are pretty easy. Mine, driver's side, you just reach in, pop it off, pop off the backing, pop off the bulb. The passenger side, the only thing that's difficult is that you got to remove the air filter and the air intake. But it's just 3 screws and it comes right off. So
very nice.
Yep.
Anything else, Marcelo, before we go into
you know, just because we mentioned the upside down earlier. Have you guys been watching anything new on like your streaming stuff or TV or anything? Because I finished Stranger Things.
Oh, you know what? You and my son. My son asked me, Dad, can I watch Stranger Things? I was like, look, I've only seen like the first 2 or 3 seasons, and I'll let you watch that because I kind of want to pre-screen things. He's only 10, and some of the things do get a little freaky. I think my wife watched the 4th season. She said, yeah, it gets really horror.
It does, yeah.
And
because you start seeing more Vecna and you start kind of seeing more of like definitely a horror element to it.
And so I told my son, look, you can watch the first 2 seasons. Let me know what you think. If you can handle it, you can keep going. Before I know it, he's like watching the whole thing. Okay. And then I remember walking into a scene where one of the girls gets like lifted up by something, and then like her eye starts bleeding because they get like smashed in or something.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
And I looked at my son and I'm like, are you all right? I'm like, that was freaky.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it's okay. There was only some other things that were a little scary, like melted bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, you know, it's just special effects and makeup and It's all pretend, right? And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, all right, cool.
As long as he doesn't go, yeah, I know, damn it.
But yeah, no. Let's see. Whatever my wife puts on.
Okay.
We just started the new Love Is Blind. It's always kind of boring at the beginning. You kind of want to just get to the good stuff. We watched this show called Dairy Girls.
Okay.
It's a comedy that takes place in, I think, Ireland.
Okay.
It's about like high school girls in a Catholic school, and it's pretty hilarious. Okay. I was impressed how funny it is. What else have I been watching? I can't think.
Okay.
What about you? Anything?
I don't know if we talked about. I
mentioning?
don't know if we talked about the last time, but we definitely finished Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry. That's a comedy too, right?
No, it is not. That is the It's. Yes, Welcome to Derry,
yeah.
and that was fantastic.
Speaking of,
definitely don't allow your kids to watch that.
No.
Not yet. So
I don't know why my ex, I'm on X, aka Twitter. My algorithm always pushes horror scenes to me.
Okay.
And I think because I follow some a little bit of like cinema like scenes.
Okay.
But for some reason it keeps all these horror scenes keep popping up. So some of the Welcome to Derry scenes pop up, and I'm like,
yeah. No, this
is gross.
It's so good though.
I know that's your thing. But speaking of that, I know you used to do the podcast with good old Rory. Are you guys bringing that back?
I'm not sure.
Well, hopefully he listens to this. Yeah. Then he hears me say...
I think I saw that he's in Copenhagen right now, or he's like going through like Europe. So,
that's
I mean...
good for him.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Rory, if you're listening to this, hey, make some podcasts with my boy. Anyway, that's just my opinion. But yeah, so you watched Welcome to Derry. What else?
Finished Stranger Things. Couple horror movies here and there. And then we started watching the season 2 of a show called Alex Cross. Are you familiar with Alex Cross?
Sounds familiar. What is Alex Cross?
Alex Cross is a series of books. He is a what was he? He's a detective, a homicide detective for Metropolitan Police Department, basically Washington D.C. police. Who has like I think he's a doctor, so I think he's got a PhD in like forensics or criminal psychology or something like that. And the first season was him hunting down a serial killer that was killing people and reenacting famous serial killer deaths and executions, and almost like he was doing like an homage to it. And then the second season came out, and the second season, very, very kind of like somewhat true to like the current climate, I guess you could say. Very interesting. Not quite a serial killer horror kind of level like the first one. This one seems to be a little more like they're just chasing down just there's a couple killers that are kind of like doing their own justice. They're not killing innocents. They're killing people that have a very, very shady and dark and evil past. Just more of like, you just kind of have to go through the due process, and you can't just go around just vigilante killing people. So it does kind of, it's very good, very well acted. I wouldn't say there's really like a big like I think the main character, the one that plays Alex Cross, sirens, speaking of cops,
I wonder if it's picking up. They're looking for you, Marcelo.
I guess so. Well, I mean, I am wearing a Mexico hat now, so I guess that puts a target on my back. But,
man, no one cares that you're wearing a Mexico hat. Come on.
And Aldous Hodge, that's his name, and he played Hawkeye in the Black Adam movie. If you've seen him, you'll recognize him. He pops up. And his partner, I can't remember his name. His partner's name in the show, but it's the guy's real name is Isaiah Mustafa, and he was the Old Spice guy. Remember? Look at him. Now look at me. Now look at him again, and look at her, and then look at me. That guy, like the Old Spice guy,
The black dude?
the black guy. Yeah,
I remember the buff dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. He plays his partner in this, and he's really funny in it too.
Oh,
So
that's good. I'm glad that he moved up in the acting world.
yeah. I think they've all been in like Tyler Perry movies and like random pop-ups like that throughout their career. So
Very cool.
yeah. But yeah,
The only thing I've been watching, if I'm being completely honest, now that I remember, is just a lot of 90 Day Fiance. That's like me and my wife's guilty pleasure. I did watch a little bit of My Strange Addiction. It's kind of fun to watch.
I started. I think I've seen like an episode or two of that, and it is like I can see it being a very addicting.
The
watch.
weirdest thing, is a lady that fell in love with a Ferris wheel.
I've seen that,
and treats the Ferris wheel like a lover.
Well, I've also heard of and seen men marrying their cars and doing things to them. But then I saw someone where it was like a girl was addicted to air freshener.
Yeah.
And she would spray it in her mouth. Another one where there was a guy that was addicted to eating furniture cushions.
Yeah, the squishy stuff inside the seat. Yeah.
But one show, so since you and your wife like watching like the 90 Day Fiance, the one show that I've heard that is actually pretty damn fucking phenomenal is Love on the Spectrum.
I watched a few scenes. She watches it more.
Does she? Okay.
It's interesting.
I had heard that was definitely like a very like it's like unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
Like if they don't like each other, they make it known right off the bat that they don't like each other, and then they just go on their separate ways. Like there is no middleman, there is no bullshit, there is no leading each other on. It's just we don't get along. Okay, bye, and they just walk away, and everybody kind of says like, that's kind of how it should be.
It's kind of charming.
Yeah, exactly. But then when they fall for each other, they really fall for each other. Like they are willing to move heaven and hell to make each other happy over the littlest things. So.
Marcelo, if they can fall in love, I know you can too.
Yeah.
Someone's out there for you, my guy. And when that day comes, it'll be the best news in the world.
Yeah, we'll see.
Kind of like Simple Times News. All right, Marcelo, it is that time of the podcast where we bring you, the listener, the best news possible. You got news today, Marcelo?
I do have one article.
I have one article too. Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
Sure.
All right, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You got me. Rock, beats, scissors.
So winner goes first, loser goes first.
How about we do winner decides?
Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. You go first. Let's go. Loser goes first.
All right, loser goes first. I'm the loser.
Because something tells me yours is a little more tamer than mine.
Oh, it always is. I'm a tame guy. What can I say?
Not saying that mine's a horror thing, but mine is just kind of more hilarious.
All right, I'll save the best for last then. All right, our first news article comes from the AP, Associated Press. Headline: Pickleball argument sparks a brawl at a Florida country club.
I think I may have seen this. Is this from like a year or two ago?
No, surprisingly, this is last month.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's a completely different one.
So this took place February 12th of this year in Port Orange, Florida. And this is the article. It says, a dispute over a rule led to a brawl during a pickleball game at Central Florida Country Club, authorities said, with one player hitting his opponent in the face with a paddle and punching him on the ground before others got involved. A 63-year-old man was charged Sunday with 2 counts of felony battery on a person 65 or older, and his 51-year-old wife, who also joined the fight in Port Orange, was charged with a single count of felony battery on a person 65 or older, according to an arrest affidavit. The two were playing another married couple when they began arguing about shots being made in what is known as the kitchen, a marked area on either side of the net. By rule, players can only take a shot in the area once the ball has landed there. Otherwise, they must avoid it. The story gets much better, Marcelo. Mm-hmm. The players exchanged insults, and at the end of the match, the man insulted his male opponent's wife. The men exchanged words, and the 63-year-old man attacked his opponent, according to the affidavit. Matt Thompson, an attorney for the man, did not immediately respond to an email seeking comment. As many as 20 players became involved in the brawl, according to the affidavit. So it was one of those, you can't step past that line.
Yeah.
And I saw you step over the line and hit the ball, and then they started just... What do you think a 63-year-old man would say to another man's wife?
I don't know. She's fat. She's a whore.
Holy
Oh yeah, no. I mean, pickleball. Like, I don't know where or why pickleball erupted, but the video that I thought you were going to talk about, there was it was a doubles team, and I guess somebody won a point, and another guy started mouthing off, and then next thing you know, one guy actually kicked the other dude in the face
over pickleball. See, the funny thing is, there's this little park in my neighborhood, and every morning, every Sunday morning especially, even when I'm taking the kids to school, I have to drive by the park. There's always a group of old timers. Hey, I love the old timers as much as the next dude. They're always hogging up the basketball court to play their pickleball. And I think they also play on the grass. But they're always there. It's like the hottest thing. And a part of me is like, it's kind of a bootleg tennis in my eyes. Like,
it's paddle tennis. There's a sport called paddle tennis, but yet they don't want to play paddle tennis. It's pickleball.
We got to make a pact right now, Marcelo.
That we'll never play pickleball.
You and I
will do it.
We'll never.
I'm already there.
We'll play bocce ball.
Bocce ball or lawn bowling? Remember, there was a difference.
What's the one that we did in San Diego?
That was lawn bowling.
Okay. We'll do lawn bowling.
Okay.
No paddleball.
No paddleball.
Deal?
No pickleball.
No pickleball.
No pickleball.
Paddleball is cool.
I think
it's cool.
I mean, I don't know.
We had the paddleball courts in middle school.
Did we?
I think so.
I don't remember that.
Anyway, no pickleball.
No pickleball.
But yeah, what was the story that you were saying? That was another story.
Well, yeah, no. It's what I mentioned.
Oh, the kicked in the face.
Yeah, the guy got kicked in the face. Yeah, like a fight happened, somebody got knocked down, and then the guy came up and just flat out punted him right in the face.
What I liked about this news article is it said 20 people got involved.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 20 people
that are all probably like 65 and over
at a pickleball court?
Yeah.
Probably a makeshift pickleball court.
No, actually there's a lot of country clubs that are transforming a few tennis courts that like aren't used as much into pickleball courts.
You're right. This article did mention it happened at a country club.
Because I know you can fit at least 2 pickleball courts on a tennis court, but I'm trying to remember. I think there's some that can do 4, but I don't understand the craze. I really don't. I've tried watching it. I've tried to see if I can understand it, and I do not get it. It's just
not the same as tennis?
Not at all. The serving is different. The point system, I think, is different. The ball, of course, is different. Like you can do an overhead serve. I honestly, I have no idea how to play it other than you just hit the ball. That's literally it.
Man, I would probably get beat up because I would think that it's just tennis, and then a 65-year-old man
we would just go play tennis. So
crazy. Anyway,
do you remember speed mitten? Remember I had a little set of speed mitten. It was like a cross.
Sounds familiar.
It was like a cross between like badminton and tennis. You would have like almost like racquetball looking like rackets. They weren't as big as tennis rackets, but they're a little smaller, and they were using like little shuttlecocks that you'd use in like badminton. and there were different weights, so
Sounds
they would
familiar.
come like faster. And I remember having a set because they said it was really good for like hand-eye coordination. And one of the cool things was they had one of them had a hole in the middle of the shuttlecock, and you could put because they gave them to you little glow sticks into it, and you could play in the dark.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right. So I should find a set. Those are fun because you didn't need a big area either for that one too.
Very cool. I'm sorry, Marcel. I should have warned you about that, but I'm playing the music again because now it's your turn.
And this comes from us from Fox 13 Tampa Bay. So it is a Florida guy story.
Another Florida story. Oh, there's this show called Florida Man.
Yeah.
No,
it's Florida Man.
It's Florida Man. It's actually pretty good.
I've heard. And they get like some big names. Like I think Jeremy Renner did one where he played a guy that robbed like 2 banks or something like that, and then went to a bar and was hanging out in a bar when they were doing the news article, and he started bragging to the bar saying, "Oh, look, it's me, they're looking for me, and then he ended up getting caught. And then they actually interviewed the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I fucking went around to the bar and I told the whole bar that it was me, and I bought rounds from people using money that I stole from a bank." And it was like, why the fuck would you confess? What the fuck? Like,
I think you would like the show. You should check it out.
and I heard that they're short episodes too. Half hour at most, I think.
45 minutes, something like that.
So, speaking of shows, I'm rewatching Letterkenny, which I think I might have told you about before. Canadian show about just hicks and skids and jocks and all that stuff. And then soon, once I finish rewatching that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch Shoresy. Complete Shoresy. Catch up with that. And then, did I ever tell you about Smiling Friends?
Is that a cartoon?
Yeah.
Maybe? I can't remember.
Okay, well, that's one that you got to watch. Anyways, getting back to the Sometimes News. Naked Florida man accused of robbing meat market.
Oh, no.
Only wearing a mask, left behind a trail of clothing.
Oh, man. All right, give it to us.
A Florida man who tried to cover up his face is accused of walking into a Florida meat market in the nude and robbing it. Police reviewed surveillance video and said Kobe Watkins left a trail of clothing and other evidence along his route of travel. Watkins was charged with robbery with a weapon, exposure of sexual organs, grand theft, and criminal mischief. It says, what we know, according to the Lake City Police Department, officers were called to the BJ's Meat Market on Main Boulevard shortly before 9 p.m. on December 23rd to investigate a reported robbery. Employees told detectives that the suspect was completely nude except for a face covering. Police reviewed surveillance video and said Kobe Watkins left a trail of clothing and other evidence along his route of travel. Watkins was taken for medical evaluation before being booked into the Columbia County Detention Center. He has been charged with robbery with a weapon, exposure of sexual organs, grand theft, and criminal mischief. It says what they're saying is incidents like this are unsettling, but our officers responded quickly and secured the scene and worked with our partners to identify and arrest the suspect. We appreciate the swift assistance from the Columbia County Sheriff's Office and the cooperation from the business employees that helped bring this to a safe resolution. So, guy ran in there to a BJ's meat market naked, showing everybody his meat, and robbed the place.
With a mask on.
He
made sure to cover his face.
Yep.
Did he cover his privates?
No, he did not.
But he made sure. He knew.
But I tell you this, though. I'm sure people probably weren't looking at him in the eyes.
Oh, Marcelo.
Hey, I'm being honest. if a guy runs in with a mask on naked, are you looking him in the eye? Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't stare. I'd probably run away. Well, Marcel, I know we could come up with other segments, but I think we should narrow it down to the last one. What say you? You're shaking your head. Yeah, you're in agreement.
I am definitely in agreement.
Okay, well, thank you, Marcelo. It makes it a lot easier when you're in agreement. So we're going to take it to the best place in the world. And the best place to be at is with Marcelo and with his jokes. And this is Jokes with Hefe.
So this Jokes with Hefe is going to be brought to you by this book called Dad Jokes 2. Get it? See what we did there? Dad Jokes 2.
Oh.
Okay. Found this
T-O-O.
at Five Below. This is only like $3.45.
Five Below?
Yeah, right?
No way.
Now, I need your help though.
Yeah.
Much like the fact book that I have, the 2,222 facts. I would like for you to pick some numbers, page numbers. How many pages do you? What would you say we would do? About 3 to 5?
3 to 5
3 to
sounds
5?
good.
Okay. So then I'll need you to
Let's
pick
do 5.
Okay, so then I'll need you to pick a number between 1 and 203.
You know what? I'm going to try to go smack dab in the middle. I'm going to go with 101.
What do you get when you cross an Olympic swimmer with an elephant? Swimming trunks. We would tell you another swimming joke, but it's too watered down to be funny.
Okay.
Why did the yogurt go to the art exhibit? Because it was cultured. I took the shell off my racing snail thinking it would help him run faster. If anything, it made him more sluggish. Why are tightrope walkers so healthy? They eat a balanced diet.
You're starting to piss me off.
What do you call a bear with no ears?
A bee.
A bee, yeah.
Yes, yes, I finally got one. Hey,
Right.
and for the record, I love dad jokes. Because I'm a dad, it's like there's nothing better.
And they're just so stupid. It's just-
Yeah, that's the thing. They're just so stupid.
All right. 1 and 203.
1 and 203.
One between 1 and 203.
Oh, a new page?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Let's go with 113.
Ooh, this is going to be a one long one. Woman to a man. Woman. I'm at the mall now and I found this beautiful dress. It's only $1,500. I really like it. Can I buy it? The man says, sure, go ahead if you like it that much. Woman says, I also stopped by the Audi dealership and saw the new models. I saw one that's just perfect. The man, how much? The woman, $60,000. Okay, but for that price, I want it all with extras. Great. Oh, one more thing. The house they wanted last year is back on the market. They're asking $950,000. The man says, well, then go ahead and make a bid, but just offer $900,000 and negotiate from there. The woman, okay, I'll see you later. I love you. Oh, wait. I fucked that one up because I didn't notice that on 112 is the beginning of the joke.
Ah.
So let's pick another page and we'll come back to that one at another time.
In the future.
Mm-hmm. That would have been nice if I would have pre-read that one a little bit.
It's okay. This is Simple Times Podcast. Yeah. We do a lot of things on the fly.
Mm-hmm. 1 and 203, please.
Between 1 and 203, 17.
Now give me a second to proofread. All right, I think we're good. I heard the new auto body shop in the neighborhood comes highly recommended. Auto body shop? That's where you go to when you get into a wreck.
Oh, wreck. W-R-E.
Wreck, amended.
I was thinking R-E-C, like record.
Why was the DJ banned from the supermarket? He was stealing all the samples. Did you hear about the guy who invented Altoids? He made a mint. Our boss just banned overly specific nicknames, and the whole office is staring at Rat Snitch Brian, the good time ruiner.
Say that one again. I missed something.
Our boss just banned overly specific nicknames, and the whole office is staring at Rat Snitch Brian, the good time ruiner.
That guy sounds like someone I would not like.
What do you call a fat psychic?
Oh, I got nothing.
A four chins teller.
That's the one. That was the one right there.
I won an award for being the best scarecrow in my field. I told them, hey, it's in my genes.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
It's in my genes. All right, these are finally starting to get better.
When you proofread them, they are, yeah. 1 and 203, please. We'll do 2 more pages.
Okay. Let's go with 25.
An employee goes to see his supervisor in the front office. Boss, he says, we're doing some heavy house cleaning at home tomorrow. My wife needs me to help with the attic and the garage, moving and hauling stuff. Sorry, but we're short-handed, the boss replies. I can't give you the day off. Thanks, boss, says the employee. I knew I could count on you. Because he didn't want to clean. So the boss was like, you got to show up to work. I'm not giving you the day off.
No one wants to clean.
Nope. Just taught my kids about taxes by eating 38% of their ice cream. and you should like that one because that one was tweeted. That was a tweet by Conan O'Brien.
Oh, no way.
I don't really work well under pressure or under any other circumstance for that matter. Like you don't work well under pressure, but you don't really work well anyways. So, what word is always spelled wrong in the dictionary?
I don't know.
Wrong.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, last page. 1 and 203.
Let's go with 57. Just random. Just random.
It's a couple long ones, so I want to make sure that what I read isn't going to be like the mix up earlier. I asked my wife to pick up a pumpkin to make pumpkin pie. When she said she couldn't find one at the store, I told her, well, I guess our plans are squashed. A father passing by his son's bedroom was astonished to see the bed was nicely made and everything was picked up. Then he saw an envelope propped up prominently on the pillow. It was addressed to Dad. With a gut-wrenching feeling, he opened the envelope and read the letter with trembling hands. Dear Dad, it is with great regret and sorrow that I'm writing you. I had to elope with my new girlfriend because I wanted to avoid a scene with you and Mom. I've been finding real passion with Stacy, and she is so nice. But I knew you'd not approve of her. Because of her piercings, tattoos, tight motorcycle clothes, and because she is so much older than I am. But it is not only the passion, Dad. She's pregnant. Stacy said that we will be very happy. She owns a trailer in the woods and has a stack of firewood for the whole winter. We share a dream of having many more children. Don't worry, Dad. I'm 15, and I know how to take care of myself. Someday I'm sure we'll be back to visit, so you can get to know your many grandchildren. Love your son, Joshua. P.S. Dad, none of the above is true. I'm over at Jason's house. I just want to remind you that there are worse things in life than a report card that's on the kitchen table. Call me when it's safe to come home.
You know what I have to say to that? This.
You know, actually, I think this was a ringtone that I had for a while on an old phone.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Marcelo, for those jokes. But the other thing I have to say to you is, because it's late.
It is. It's 11:02.
It's 11:02. Man, I said I wanted to be out of here by 10:30.
Yeah, well, we're close.
It's close enough.
Yep.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been another episode of Simple Times Podcast. Marcelo, so great to see you. First time in 2026.
Yep. So that's why I say Happy New-Valen-Patrick's Day.
Thanks for saying that again so I can remember how to title this episode. What did you say? Happy
New-Valen-Patrick's Day.
The sad part is...
I'll text it to you.
The sad part is we're only including Patrick...
Yeah.
Because we're in March.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about anything St. Patrick's related.
Yeah, but just in case we don't get together again within the next week or so.
But we still gotta do pupusas and we gotta do Red West pizza.
Yeah. Oh, and I found a new empanada spot over on Narbonne that I've tried already. It's really good. It's like Venezuelan. They do all kinds of different Latin American ones. So.
All right, 3 things to check out. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Marcelo. Have a good night.
All right, Andrew, you too. And so do you listeners. I like that outro.